Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence for the third time on this channel. I guess fourth if you count, like, no, that went on the channel eventually as part of the, some stuff as part of a stream. This is like the third major playthrough on the Mysterious JG, and I'm really getting into this now. I was kind of annoyed at the fact that, oh, it's going to be really hard to get Okahazama to trigger. If I want to show all the historical events, I'm going to have to abandon this. But now we've kind of decided, and with input from the crowd, the Peanut Gallery, yeah, we can... Man, it's a big old throwdown going on. This is probably Satake versus the... Yeah, there's Yoshiatsu. Well, it's not the main guy, but... Satake versus the Hojo. I don't think this is going to go the Hojo's way. I'd love to see this Satake hold out, but I don't think they're going to hold out for long. Anyway, no, and I've kind of decided now, hey, like, maybe later, if we can't get Okahazama and other events to trigger, maybe later on, we go back and grab them. But what we're going to see through to completion is this play. Now I'm a lot more engaged. And I'm particularly excited by the fact that we freaking taken over Uehara Castle, which means I can't really directly help the Oda to survive against the Matsudaira or the Imagawa, but I'm in a... And arguably letting them get into Uehara Castle would have been better for them. But I can beat the fuck out of the Asakura while keeping the Izaya alive for the Oda to maybe expand into their territory. Like, I think this is going to go really well. Like, if my next move is to take over, like, Gujo Hachiman Castle, I need to break out a guide. There are some guides, kind of limited guides out there on how to do the historical events of this game. It's not as clear-cut as it is in... Like, I know there are things people didn't like about the last RTK game. They did a much better job of, like, hey, if you want the historical events, here's exactly what is required to trigger them. I think that was good for them to do. In this game, it's much more random. So I'd want to at least find out, hey, is it a problem to take out these guys? Because that would be my next thing. It's like, take Gujo Hachiman Castle, and then maybe take over this territory. So I've just got, like, this whole mountain region is mine. Do everything except fight the Nagao, because I don't want to disrupt the Uesugi events. But yeah, if I take the Asakura, like, honestly, I'm heading for the capital. Nijo Palace is Kyoto. I'm heading for the capital. I don't want to blitz right through what the Oda should be conquering on their way, but I can make myself a nice path to the castle, the capital, and that's one of the prerequisites for winning the game. You have to hold Kyoto to unify Japan. So that's what makes it kind of tricky when you're playing as like the Date or the Satake, Shimazu, I mean. It can be a little tricky because you start so far away. But yeah, Kyoto's the capital. You got to have the capital. So anyway, let's... I don't remember. It's been I recorded last week's videos and took a break, and now I'm back. And I don't remember if we had any exciting marching going on. I think we just spent our action points, or our labor, rather, and are ready to play a turn. So let's... to say I can buy and sell. Not interested at the moment. We got very little money. What does it want me to do here? It wants me to give away treasures. I have treasures. That doesn't mean I need to give them away. Let's see what's going on. Probably want to keep an eye on this battle here. This is the turning point. Never give up. You never give up. They're always there. Fighting for freedom over land and air. It's the Hojo. Yeah, the Hojo just keep throwing troops at you. It's madness fighting them. Well, shit's going down over here again. So Matsudaira again.
Let's get going.
Here I come to save the day. Just curious who that was. Tsubaki Oda. So they got the semi-fictional daughters of the Oda clan fighting. That's not a great sign. But the Matsudaira have pretty much Well, no, they still got some forces at Okazaki Castle, but they kind of emptied out here, so... Nobuhide, Tsubaki... The Oda seemed to... Ooh, 6,000. Ouch. Thought the Oda had the numbers, but it looks like they really don't. This is going to be tough. Good luck, Oda. I'll be annoyed if after everything I've done, the Oda still get wiped out, but it was always a possibility. I picked up the siege trait. I better keep on my toes. Picked up the speedy trait, etc.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance.
So we spent more than we made. Despite, I think we sold food. Maybe we didn't sell food that turn.
Reporting in.
Alright, with 1 month left to send reinforcements to Oda Clan, which I think we already did. Bobo's out there appeasing the tribes. We got Mitsuhara. He's out there appeasing tribes. Various people are appeasing tribes. We might not want to appease too many tribes around here, because if the Oda don't have their support, they won't be able to get allies against the Mitsudaira. Hadn't thought about that before. Meantime, we can upgrade our castle. Of course we can. So, Inuyama Castle. They're working on the gate. Thinking about bringing that back to be a residence. Because the wall doesn't need to be... Part of the problem is, all we can get here, apparently, is a Buddhist temple and a tea retreat. Maybe more stuff will become available because I haven't found all the resources to be found yet. That being said, I should be able to figure out what resources we have. Specialty and iron. Iron strengthens iron with Mysterious JG. So, okay. Iron. Well, that's gunsmith, capital facility, arsenal. Alright, so arsenal. Resistance to storm attack increases. Muskets received once per year. Yeah, I think we're gonna wanna build an arsenal here, and it seems like we should be able to do that eventually. So that being said, we could pull the Tenchu back and get a residence for faster population growth. I could degrade... That would give us exactly the same amount of stuff. Because right now, once the large wall completes, we've only got room for 2 more things. We could do a castle facility. We could do a bailey. We probably need all of them. Like, a double annex is tempting. I could degrade the castle walls by 1 level. Build a double annex, which would give a dual annex, which gives you even more population increase. Let's see what it would actually mean. 105 to 113, and it takes 2 slots. I think we're definitely at some point going to pull our Tenchu back and become a residence. I'm just seeing here. We got 2 spots left. If we pulled our walls back by 1 level, we could get a castle facility, but not a bailey. It seems like I think I got to give up on the dream of dual annex. It just takes up too much. As good as it would be. I could use it, but I would have to be willing to surrender either a bailey or a turret. Turret's probably actually smarter to get rid of than bailey, because I don't generally want the castle to be under attack anyway. None of these will do anything with, Ooh, a battery. Attacks units surrounding the base. Increases resistance to blockade storm attacks and to attack pro units with muskets. That's an interesting one, because you need stone wall and iron. But I think, yeah, I think the best thing to do would just be to get the basic Sally port, in case I goof up. and then to have an arsenal here. And I can just leave the walls. The only reason to pull them back would be I'd lose 1,000 hit points if I wanted to get like a second level Bailey. Which doesn't seem like it would be that big of a deal. Gunner Tower would actually be nice because it increases the attack power of units with muskets. Whereas all these walls are giving me is just an H-ton of hit points for the castle, which is nice. It's not nothing. But they're also allowing me to build the highest level Tenchu, and I'm not going to build the highest level Tenchu. I'm going to back down to 2-story and then build a residence for the pop increase. This 3-story slightly increases number of troops. I mean, I might regret some of these decisions if we reach the point where Inuyama Castle is fully developed, but I am under the impression it has a huge amount of territories that we haven't developed yet. So, like, yeah, I think population growth is going to be the way to go. All right. So with all that talk, what am I actually doing now? I probably want to let's see, construct, change. I don't want to dismantle a fortress. Well, how do you do this? There's a way to... Oh, have I got to go all the way back to Yakata? That would be a shame. It'd be a shame, but we'll put Dosan Saito in charge of getting that going. I think we can get us a nice highway for our troops to get from the main territory to Inuyama Castle, which is at this point we've upgraded our roads to the point where we would want them to be. Nobuharu Baba can work on that for us. Any place, it's like, do I really want to do anything with these places? I was trying to get them somewhat built up, right? Spending a lot of money here this turn. Ooh, that is a slow process. Hold on 1 second. Now, I think maybe the reason I didn't bother building Tenchus and stuff here, because they can't really expand very far. If the same is true here, then I probably shouldn't have ordered that, Can I pull that back? I hit continue. Have I spent the points? Maybe not. No, if I started it. I don't see how to cancel it. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'm like, maybe the reason I wasn't building a bunch of stuff at these places was because... Well, I got a residence here. Oh, you know what? It only seems fair. It'll take you a long time. But we will get that going. Very little money left. And, yeah, we're upgrading over here, which is what we should be doing. And I don't want to forget that eventually we got to come back and actually take this place. Although we've already got several cities nearby that have it badly outnumbered. So it's not going to be a problem. I don't want to forget about it outright. Request relief force. The Oda are neither hostile nor interested. Yeah, I can't. I can have truces with them. I can't get a truce. Use Imperial Court to cause a truce. Use 80 trust and force other clans to a truce. Cannot do it at this time. I think it's because I can't negotiate with the Matsudaira in any way. So I can't. I was really hoping I could do something there, but I don't see how I can stop this. Ooh, well, they got cannons. Done up diplomacy and O10 request reinforcements. Yes, keep it up, Grimace. Have it. Here I come. Toriyama Rosario's out there building up roads, laying down track. He keeps trying to find ways to attack other railroad track layers rather than getting better at laying down track himself, but what you gonna do, huh? Did I see the word ninja up here on the screen? Seems we were able to reinforce the Oda as requested. That was an impressive battle. I thank you for your help.
Your orders?
Templar.
Here's last month's balance.
Again, we spent more than we made, but most of it infrastructure. Our policy expense is not small right now.
Reporting in.
Seems I've grown strong. Soon my power will command this nation. That's true, actually. Here we go. In Uehara Castle. Alright. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't have gone as crazy as I was with planning for population growth, because we've only got 3 more places to expand to. This already has a commercial district. This already has a commercial... Well, these aren't being worked. I don't understand. At any rate, I can... Wait, what? Is this a rice dealer? I don't want a rice dealer. I want a... Probably a trader. Well, a trader will make this better at conscripts. These would be better at agriculture. Regular coin exchange would be nice, but I do like to build improvements foundry. Hold on, I always get confused. I can't build a foundry there. Like, the castle is not going to be allowed to build a foundry, is it? I was going to build an arsenal, which I think is probably better. Foundry is not... Oh, here it is. Maximum population increase, popularity increases. Okay, well, I don't like here. So I probably want to go back and change this to something where I can get the trader. Or a castle fair, but probably a trader. In the meantime, here, there's a theater that we could turn into a no theater. Could also go shrine. I think what I want to do is try to build multiple, what I really want to do is build multiple, just lots of conscript stuff here, because, like, I could put, like, one, I can't remember what they're called now, cargoman. I can put like one cargoman here, and then if all of these were conscripts, because what I really want at this particular base is lots of troops, because it's going to be a frontline military base. Nothing here is flashing, though. Like, oh, I'm an idiot. Nothing here is flashing. That's not the place I can do this at all. Alright, here I can advance, and I can turn this into a town fair, because eventually I'm going to want a trader, probably. And I'm going to want to get, like, probably conscripts and conscripts, so that this is influencing them both. And maybe here I could do a cargoman. Although it also likes, whatever. But we're definitely moving towards one of these two, so this would be the correct thing to do right now. Don't have enough gold, that's probably why that's blacked out. Gosan Saito is, he's a little irritated, but he's still pretty good at his job. Like I don't need a huge rush to build the Bailey here, even though I want one eventually. The large gate I wanted to get because it's population increase. I suppose I could build a dual annex and tear it down later when I need the space for something else, but that seems excessive even for me. Let's just actually... Yep, that used all of our labor. So let's keep an eye on the situation with the Oda. Oh no, I don't like this. Are these Imagawa or are these allied? No, these are Imagawa coming. They're not sending much, but they're sending something. No clans can mediate a truce for presently. Damn you, game. Why doesn't it work the way I thought it did or wanted to? Yeah, it ain't looking good for our friends, the Oda. It ain't looking good for them at all. He's using hero power. Rita, your head is mine. If they can just whittle them down so they don't have enough troops to overpower the castles. But the Imagawa are coming too. It's a 2-on-1 assault here, so.
Reporting in.
I heard a rumor that the people are plotting a revolt, by liege. The revolt continues during the persuasion, but we lose no men. Subjugation stops revolts, but we lose soldiers. So, persuade 30 days. Soldiers stay the same. Repress. See, I've never had this come up before. Popularity goes up to... Well, as one of the villains of the famous Doctor Who story, State of Decay once said, and someone came in and said, "The guards will die," he said. "Is that not the purpose of guards? To die?" So we can sacrifice 500 soldiers and put a stop to this nonsense now. And I want to be like Mr. Nice Guy, but no, we're going to get soldiers back with time. We need to put a stop to this nonsense. Let's repress. Looks like this is the only way. I shall call up the men and subdue this revolt. The revolt has been subdued. However, our soldiers have been wounded in battle, and the people are still discontent. Hey, it's Paige, whose name is Soraya now, or Soraya. Yukitaka Sanada has had a son. He'll be named Masateru when he comes of age. Can't imagine he'll be very important. I made that decision because I thought the whole point was that the rebellion would be subdued. So it's a girl. I'll call her O'Bine. Raise her with care. My name is Nobunaga. I shall work wholeheartedly for the Takara clan until I draw my last breath. I know I look old for a new member of the clan, but what you gonna do? The third son of Nobutora, he served Shingen after the death of Nobushige. Because of his resemblance to Shingen, he often acted as his double. He was also a talented artist. His stats are pretty crap, but I mean, I guess he looks like Shingen, so let's hire him. Not like we have the option to not, but I've sorted myself out, my liege. I really don't care. I'm a lot more interested in when the Viper of Mino is going to get fully on board. We actually made more money than we spent that turn.
Reporting in.
I've turned, my liege. I intend to serve. Uehara Castle has finished development fully. Oh, my training's paid off. Glory to the clan, Froxis Neeloc. Father, I have been noticed by JG during the actual Let's Play. I gotta get her out of there now, in fact. Uehara Castle, if it's fully developed, may no longer be worthy of having her as an officer. Let's see, Fuji Yashida Castle is long since developed. Bull Nakanaka no Castle. Really? This place is as good as it can get, huh? I guess, if it doesn't have a lot of places it can expand to... Yeah, if we don't get to expand up here, like, you'd have to build another castle here to get that territory. I guess that's so. It's an inn, a special fair, and a ranch. It isn't going to get any fancier than it is. We haven't bothered to build a lot of stuff here because there's really not much point. Well, it does seem like a waste to have Froxis Neeloc here. I'd like there to be 3 officers there just for, you know, when they need to march, but who else have we got there? You're a good, actually really good war officer. He's an excellent war officer. I haven't noticed him because he's not a created officer. And this guy's kind of okay. I'll tell you what, let's just take Froxis Neeloc out of there. We need more talent at Inuyama Castle for sure. She may not do very much. Like, while we're doing all the... you know what? No, it doesn't make sense to move her there. We've already got 5 people there. And they won't always be building 18 people at Iwamura. I need to work on... I need to spread them around. Okay. I'll tell you what we can do. We can move Froxis out of there because her talent's wasted. And we can move somebody out of this place to replace her. Yoshitatsu Saito. That's the pissed off son of the Viper. What if we make Yoshiboshi, grumpy guy who kills the Viper eventually, what if we make him the leader? Because so Froxis Neeloc is lady of a castle. I feel bad that we're like stripping her of being in charge of a castle, but she's done what she can with this castle. In a sense, she's getting promoted just by getting out of there. But does that mean that... Oh, because I canceled out. I guess I hit continue and then I cancel. So no, that still took. All right, never mind. Fuji Yoshida doesn't need a lot of people, but we can just have it have 3 just for the sake of having 3. We don't need all these people at Uehara Castle. Get this Akechi guy over there. There's not a whole lot going on in this video. It's been all domestics, but sometimes you need to do a bit of domestics. Wish we had a higher troop count in that place. But so far we've got peace with the Hojo. I'm thinking about building another base here. We'd want Grimmeth to do that, and we'd probably want to have all of our money saved up first, too. Let's go ahead and call it a video. Our primary concern right now, which I really don't have a lot of power over, I've done what I can for the Oda, but if the Imagawa and the Matsudaira are just convinced, like just determined to take them down, before we get to Okahazama was like a freak event. Nobunaga was not supposed to win that fight. So if the AIs just want to have what would normally play out before we can get to that event, I'm hard pressed to stop them. But maybe we'll get lucky and things will continue next time. We'll see you then.